Hey everyone, ever had one of those huge, messy arguments with friends or family about the future, where everyone wants the best, but you just can't agree on how to get there? Well, imagine that, but for an entire country. That's exactly what happened right after the American Revolution. It's a story that shaped everything we know about the United States today. This wasn't a war with cannons and muskets, but a war of words and ideas, fought in town halls and newspaper columns. On one side, you had the Federalists. Think of them as the go big or go home crew, led by figures like Alexander Hamilton and James Madison. They believed the brand new nation needed a strong central government. They saw the chaos of the old system, the Articles of Confederation, and thought, we need a powerful federal government to build a strong economy, a respected military, and to truly unite all 13 states into one powerhouse nation. They wrote the famous Federalist Papers, a series of brilliant essays, to convince everyone that their vision was the only way forward. But on the other side, you had the Anti-Federalists. These weren't naysayers just for the sake of it. They were deeply concerned. People like Patrick Henry and George Mason had just fought a revolution against what they saw as a tyrannical, overbearing king and a distant government.
Wow.
The last thing they wanted was to create a new one on their own soil. They feared a powerful central government would stomp on individual liberties and state rights. They asked, where are the protections for the common person? They were worried that this new constitution would create an elite ruling class, just like the one they'd fought to escape. Their biggest sticking point? The Constitution didn't have a Bill of Rights. It didn't explicitly guarantee freedoms like speech, religion, or the right to a fair trial. The Anti-Federalists hammered on this point relentlessly. They argued that without these written protections, the new federal government could easily become oppressive. Their fierce opposition was what ultimately forced a compromise. The Federalists agreed to add a Bill of Rights as the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. It was a monumental victory for the Anti-Federalists and a cornerstone of American freedom to this day. So this quiet conflict wasn't about heroes and villains. It was a passionate debate between two different visions for America. The Federalists gave the nation its strong framework, its bones. But the Anti-Federalists gave it its conscience, its soul, by demanding the Bill of Rights. It's a perfect example of how disagreement and compromise can lead to something stronger and more enduring than either side could, achieved alone. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories behind the story. See you next time.